let's talk about how to play Jué Fufu. Jué Fufu is a fire stun unit that specializes in dealing damage and building days through aftershocks. This means by design she is pretty similar to units like Trigger and Poker, but I would say she offers a lot more with her kit than you'd probably expect. This is because of her unique resource known as Might and Momentum and her buff Tiger Roar. Might is the resource indicated by the gauge under her health bar that passively builds over time due to her core passive, allowing her artifact Jué to attack enemies while she's off field. Now when Jué is attacking enemies, he builds 20 might every 4 seconds while dealing physical damage. This passive buildup of might is really nice, but you'll notice that when playing Fufu, it's actually pretty slow. When using her EX special attack, she builds 80 might and 3 momentum. Her assist follow-up builds 1 momentum. Her ultimate gives you 100 might and 6 points of momentum, and her whole dash attack consumes 1 might to enhance the skill, now allowing it to build 25 might for every point of momentum you have. Once Jué Fufu hits 100 might and is off field, Jué and her will trigger her unique chain attack, suppressing Tiger Cauldron, granting her squad the Tiger Roar buff. This buff increases her squad crit damage by 20%, and it can be further increased by an additional 30% if Fufu's attack is greater than or equal to 2,800, up to a maximum of 3,400. This buff also increases her team's chain attack damage by 20%, ultimate damage by 40%, and increases her impact by 50. She also has her additional ability that increases the decibel count by 1,000 if she has an attack or a rupture agent on her team. It even refunds 300 decibels back to those classes when they ultimate, allowing those units to consistently get off at least one more ultimate during in-game encounters. Ideally, you play her pretty similarly to our other aftershock units by building her resources to perform her job off field. This can easily be done by triggering her EX special attack to build might and momentum at the same time. You can then switch her off field so that once she obtains 100 might, she performs her unique chain attack that grants her team the Tiger Roar buff, which lasts 30 seconds. Now when you're ready to bring Jué Fufu back on the field, it's best to do it with her defensive assist when she has energy available. She can then go for EX special again to refresh her resources, but if her ultimate's available, I say let that rip for an even bigger reward. And you just repeat. Jué Fufu is a really easy character to get the hang of, and I think a lot of you will enjoy her in a lot of different team comps because of how flexible she is.